What up everybody? It's Xtreme Outdoors and this is Junior. We got Julian behind the cameras. We got my brother-in-law JD up front. We're going out trolling for WAHOO. The weather conditions are a bit windy, but we should have a good enough day so we can slay them. They've been hitting up a couple of areas here off of Largo, and a bunch of my friends are catching them, and you know, I want to catch my first WAHOO. I still haven't caught a WAHOO. So today is hopefully that day. We got a 3-rod setup going on. We're going to be trolling on high-speed trolling using some different bullet weights and bullet lures. We're going to put them out in the water. We're going to catch them WAHOOs, and hopefully we'll put together a good catch, clean and cook to bring it straight to you guys. So stay tuned. You want to be out about 250 feet, 300 feet down behind the boat. So you want to make sure that at your 14 knots you're not releasing drag. So you tighten up that drag until it holds steady. So when that WAHOO comes in and strikes your bait, your lure, you're gonna hit him. All right, guys, we got something on. And the way it pulls, it feels like it's definitely a WAHOO. So we're giving it the fight now. Guys, I don't know, this is a hell of a fight. The rubber off, right? Yeah. Put the gaff in the rod, hold it right here. Put it right here. Right there. Yeah, right there. Yeah. And keep an eye on where we're going. Woo. Battle. You don't want to try, you want to rush it. You want to be slow and steady. You want to let the feet kick in. I can see we're about to reach our mono leader. Which after that is 25 more feet. And then we bring in the weight. Look at the side of this baby! Holy! We did it, bros! We did it! High five! Hell yeah! This is how you do it, guys. Bring up a nice WAHOO. Look at the side of this sucker. Whew. Holy shit. What a hell of a fight. But we got him on board. Good team effort, guys. Good team effort, guys. Everybody did everything that had to be done. And this is what we got to show for it. We came out here looking for a WAHOO, guys, and we got a WAHOO. We got the WAHOO. Alright guys, so went out there, targeted WAHOO. We trolled for about 2.5 hours. It was rough, man. It was really, really rough. But we were able to pull in that, you know, it looked like about a 40-pound WAHOO. Then as we were fighting it in, I got exhausted. So I took a break, and when we took the break, I got a little sick because it was so rough out there. You know, like the weatherman called out for 3 to 4 foot seas, and I think we had more like 4 to 5, maybe 5 to 6. And yeah, got bad. I didn't throw up, but I got bad. But nonetheless, we caught that one WAHOO, and that's more than enough meat to put on the plate, on the dinner table. I'm gonna show you how we fillet this WAHOO, take a couple of pictures for the gram, and then we'll take it home and we'll put together a nice meal with some delicious WAHOO. Guys, so this is the WAHOO, nice sized WAHOO, probably a 35-40 pounder. Yep, feels about a 40 pounder. We're gonna fillet him up and get ready to bring him to the table. So follow me. Let's go to the cleaning station. Wow, that's what I'm talking about. What's up, everybody? Xtreme Outdoors. I'm Junior. This is my wife, Joanna, and we're JoJo. So today is a cooking session with JoJo. So today my wife has decided that she's gonna take the lead on the cooking session, which I'm very happy for because she cooks amazing. So we're gonna get this WAHOO. We only have here 2 strips from that massive 50-pound WAHOO that we caught. And I actually weighed it in when I got back to the house. It was actually a 50-pound WAHOO. So it was actually quite a big WAHOO. I'm very proud. First WAHOO I've ever caught. And I was very excited. We filleted it, as you can see in the video. We're gonna make a special dish with it. My wife is running point. So, what are we doing, honey?
Okay, so we are making this WAHOO in a cheesy mushroom sauce. And first, we're going to start by chopping it into smaller sections. Okay, now we're gonna season it with some pepper. We're gonna open it up so you can get all the fish seasoned at the same time. And we are seasoning it so that we can leave it seasoning overnight so it can get some of that flavor. And tomorrow we will be cooking it. And now we're gonna add some of the garlic in powder form because when we do the real garlic, it doesn't saute as well. So we're gonna do the powder for now. And this is the complete seasoning. This is the one we have at hand. And then we're gonna put it in this bowl. And we are gonna let it marinate with some soy sauce. The soy sauce gives it like that little bit of salt. I mean, the seasonings do have some salt, but the soy sauce just makes it better. Makes it amazing. It gives it more flavor. And we really love soy sauce in this home. Like I said, it's just a little bit to kind of give it a more salty flavor without using salt itself. And then lastly,
let's move this.
Lastly, we're going to, these limes don't fit in there. So we're going to squeeze these lemons out.
So she's gonna squeeze them right there and then she's gonna come back and ask me to do it again.
Yes, yes I am. Because these little bony hands are not that good at that. Tomorrow we're going to pan sear it so it's
seals in the flavor.
Seals in the flavor. And then we're going to put it in the oven in our sauce, which we will show you. It's gonna consist of mushrooms and some cheese. We love cheese in this home, so a lot of our recipes have cheese in them.
And then we're gonna put it in the Traeger or in the oven? Traeger.
Well, my husband right now is fascinated with the Traeger, so we're going that route. But if we didn't have that, we would use our oven.
Traeger it is. Beautiful fish. So we're gonna go ahead and clean this up. We're gonna put this fish into a Ziploc bag, and then we're going to bring him back out tomorrow out of the fridge. And then we'll bring that to you guys. Hey, thank you. What's up everybody? It's day 2. We've had the fish seasoning overnight. Me and the wife back at it in the kitchen, and we're preparing this meal for you, and Joe is gonna take over.
So today we already have our fish seasoned, so we're going to saute it in a little bit of butter. We're gonna make sure that we cook both sides thoroughly. So we're gonna make sure that we do both sides. We're gonna sear it on both sides, and then we're gonna take it out, and we are going to saute our mushrooms and our onions, make a sauce, a creamy white sauce, and then we're gonna put it all together, and in the oven it goes.
Good, that's right.
Yeah, it does. I feel like the soy sauce gives it that smell, that flavor. So our fish is sealed on both sides. And we're gonna put it in our baking sheet because we're going to cook the onions and the mushrooms, and we're gonna put it all in this baking dish with our sauce so we can bake it and continue cooking it through.
Put some butter into that same pan with the juices from the fish. And then we're creating what?
We're sauteing the onions and then sauteing the mushrooms.
Sauteing onions and mushrooms.
So our onions are ready. You can tell because they are nice and golden. And we're going to set them aside. In order to cook our mushrooms. And again, more butter. for our mushrooms. We're just gonna kind of eyeball it. And we're gonna add some garlic to our mushrooms to give them even more flavor. We already tasted the fish and it's actually really yummy. It tastes lemony, so it's gonna be amazing when we have all our veggies in there with our creamy sauce. And we also already fired up the Traeger, so when we are done cooking the mushrooms and the sauce, we can put it right in the Traeger. We know when they're cooked, when they're nice and soft. You don't want them hard like that. You want them nice and soft, and they get a little darker also. So you don't want them too hot because they will burn and they won't cook through. So kind of a medium temperature, I would say. All right, so now we're gonna put the flour into our pan. It's already nice and hot, and we're going to make this flour nice and golden, just a little bit so it can thicken up. So we put about 2 tablespoons more or less of the flour, and now we're gonna add some water. Let's do this one with the less. So our sauce is nice and not very thick, because now we're gonna add the mushrooms and the veggies, and it's gonna continue cooking and it's gonna get even thicker. So this is the stuff we already cooked, the onions with the mushrooms and the garlic. And we're going to add some oregano. We're gonna add some bay leaves and some oregano. It's to your liking, so we will go with what we feel is delicious. And we're also going to add our cream. We like using this one. We're going to add 1 whole cream in here. Our bay leaves. And if you feel like your sauce is way too thick already, then you might like to add a little bit of water or milk, your choice. So you see that our sauce is already mixed in with our veggies, and we're going to kind of put the fish in here to make sure that it cooks a little bit more before we put it in the oven. We're gonna put it in the oven so we can let the cheese melt. We're gonna add the cheese at the end. It smells so good.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, so this is what it looks like. We added the 2 cans of table cream and all the veggies. And now we're gonna top it off with some cheese.
Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan cheese.
Alright guys, so she's looking mighty good. Look at that melted cheese. Got some asparagus up here. Some rice cooking inside, and this thing is ready to go. Even maybe another 10 minutes. We're gonna take that sucker out. All right, everybody. It's the moment of truth. The food has been completed. We're done. It's cooked. And now we are going to taste test. Right?
I've already tasted this and it tastes delicious. It's yummy. It's lemony inside. And the sauce outside is yummy. It's really yummy. It has all the flavors of the oregano. And it's really good. You guys should try this.
Here you go, guys. We catch them, we cook them, we eat them. That's what it is to harvest your own meals. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment, tell us what you guys want to see. It's been rough out there. It's really hard to go out there and catch fish. This episode was extremely hard to do. I took a beating on it. And you know, we're gonna get out there and next target fish is gonna be sailfish. I'm gonna try to get a sailfish on the boat, and then we'll do a catch, clean, and cook on a sailfish. Hopefully that comes through pretty quickly. If not, we're gonna go after mangrove snappers because the ocean is rough. So thank you guys. Hit that like, subscribe. Thank you, and stay extreme.